Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Mark of a God. Hello, everyone. It's so good to see you. I don't really know what to expect with this episode because you would think the episode last week where, we almost got killed and everything ended up fine because, Caldas decided to just go through and murder everything. You'd think that would be the stressful episode, but no. This episode is going to be very interesting because, you know what? I'll just let you go ahead and see. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in and supporting our Thursday D&D nights. We have a lot of fun people in this campaign. Most of them are streamers. Actually, I think officially all of them are now streamers. And if you do !party, you can go ahead and learn about them and find out who plays who. But anyway, let's go ahead and greet all these lovely people. Hello to South Apple, High Beam, Dark. Hello, Gray. Hello, Mitchie. Hello, Hellgate. Oh my gosh, y'all, we're gonna have a fun night. Hello, Autumn. Hello, Pinchy. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey, Anari. Oh, this is gonna be a very interesting night indeed. But y'all, if this is your first time tuning into our D&D night, please know that we record all of the VODs and we have them over on the archives channel. If any of you would ever like to catch up with the story, but at the beginning, we always do a little recap. Also, on Thursday D&D nights, I'm so sorry. I usually chat with y'all. I usually chat a lot, but audio belongs to the party. We will be typing away in chat with y'all, though. You could not stop us. But anyway, without further ado, let's join them. Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Hi. I'm good. I am ready to play the D&D.
Me too. We are also ready to D&D with you.
Oh, yes, indeed.
We are doing.
I have enough D's.
Oh, I'm certain chat can't supply you. Can we get some
chat.
D's
How are your
in
D's?
chat?
Right, yes, how are
Interested for your D's.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a shipment of D.
Oh, the D's are coming in.
Oh no! I was just about to say a buttload of D's, and then I just said it. There we go.
Oh,
Now
I'm
we
gonna
said
get
that.
canceled. Oh no.
Canceled due to coronavirus.
Oh my god. All right, Teeth Whitener, take it away.
All right, welcome to the session of the game called Dungeons and Dragons. You may have heard of him. And this is the Rayamarin campaign, one of two such campaigns. Specifically, this is the Phoenix Squadron. Chapter 3. It Rains O'er Empty Court of Night. Episode 14. Smokebreathers. Before I give a little bit of an introduction, we shall begin with the usual, which is an introduction to the players, the dramatis personae, beginning with Diz, moving down to PsycheSiren, who is again at the bottom.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Don't look too much into it. There's nothing to be said there.
Hi, I'm Diz. I didn't laugh at anything 12-year-oldish. You can find me over at twitch.tv/DizCam, where I run the dive and we play games, and I'm a silly bastard. Good to see you. Hope you come on out and hang out with me. And on to our oh, wait, I'm sorry. I play Luya over there, down bottom left. The guy with the wonderful eyebrows and mustache. Thank you, Andiness. Looks awesome, and I love him. And on to our wonderful Tabaxi.
What's up? I'm Ichi. I play Mew. She's perky and glitter. Yep. You can find me places. Sometimes. Or here. I like to be here. This is a nice place to find me. Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yeah. Tiger it.
Okay. Hi, I'm Gray Gnarl. I am a fledgling variety streamer, resident D&D knight. I play. I was gonna say I play Luya. I don't play him. I play Caldus Blashore. He is a battlemaster fighter. He is leader of the Phoenix Squadron. Resident blender / meat shield. Because not only can he take damage, but he can dish it out ridiculously well. So yeah, I'm gonna hand it over to Nighty.
Hi, I'm Nightowl35, currently trying not to die tonight. Yeah, I play Kofine, half-elf ranger that the party found in the Fae, dragged her along with them, and she nearly died last session and is probably gonna get yelled at during this session, so that'll be fun. Psyche, you're it.
Oh no. Hello everyone, you've already found me. Good job. My name is PsycheSiren and I play Colette, who is just, she tries, she heals, frequently now. She used to not, but lately I feel like I've been having to heal a whole lot. But anyway, you can go ahead and catch all of these VODs on YouTube if any of you want to catch up with the story. But yes, hello!
Allegedly, yes, that's true.
Allegedly.
All right. So, do we want to do I think we'll do our recap first. So, Grey Gnarl is also plays Caldus, who is our resident historian. So he takes notes of the previous night's happenings, previous session's happenings, and transposes them onto what is known as a computer. And we are gifted with the knowledge of things that have happened before. So, with that.
So, in last week's thrilling episode, it was primarily a battle episode. We continued the fight against the orcs. There was a great number of slashing of various orcs by Caldus. There was continuous barrages of arrows by Kofine, multiple uses of healing from Colette as she continued to keep Kofine on her feet. Mew and Luya, Mew broke off from Luya and managed to jump the gap across the river, get to the trapped soldiers that we were trying to save, and unlock the cage, but also kind of creep out the soldiers and worry them. So that will be an interesting development. As Luya went off Maverick style and eliminated a group of 4 archers by himself. And it was pretty cool. All as Corvin rains magical justice down upon our enemies from on top of a rock cliff as their skeletons fire volleys across the way. But it finished with Caldus brutally striking down the leader, terrifying whatever remaining orcs were left as they fled the scene, as we were able to do a healing prayer, get some HP back, rest ourselves a bit as we begin exploring the camp.
All right. Okay, so now to lay it all upon your shoulders. The flesh fails as years collect dust like ancient tomes. But though time's heat evaporates the water of life, your echoes are waves which slam against my mind. I feel each reverberation. Not a bittersweet feeling. Only pain, only regret. Imperial titans claimed the bloodless soil of the endless wilderness. You claimed their burden as your own, and forgot the heavy truths we shared. How heavy your weight must be, and you choose to break under its weight. But though I remain unseen, I too carry the endless urns of blood which you have spilled. To the watery void between here and the lands of men, you became one with death and dominion. To the watery streams which, though colorless, stain the warm leather of my face, you breathed new light to this sorrowful river. Anathema to the peaceful, God's blessed life I cherish. My love for you flows through these tears. Like a dog awaiting the return of a master long dead, I howl for a day which will not come to pass. But to my mind returns your descent neath seas of ambition and covetousness. The stink of sour brown ale urges my mind to forget, but the sweetness of maudlin blood-red wine forbids it. Between the founts of neglect and remembrance, the salty streams flow again. 3 Fountains by Blaine of Springsoul Island, circa 350 years since the last ascension. Bodies are piled upon the burning pyre of orcs and friends of orcs. An unpleasant stench that smells too much like cooked meat, pork, wafts through the air. And you know that this is the last you shall see of this group. But at the same time, you know that the battle is not yet finished. Weapons of war surround your gaze, and evidence of a greater plan that was mentioned by the chieftain of this group, an orc who called himself Werthag. Only one mystery remains of this destroyed camp of your enemies. What secrets does the tent of the priest Werthag contain?
Is
I'm
that
excited.
Luya? Is that something Luya
Yeah.
would do?
Yeah, he goes, what's in there?
I hate it.
So are we going?
All right. Personnel check. Is everyone all right?
Need a drink.
All right.
I think I'm okay.
How was Kofied?
Well, I'm not dead.
Yet. And Colette's
He
eye
was hang-
twitches a little.
Oh no.
I've
Oh,
been there.
Mew's
You're in
hanging
good
out
hands.
with the prisoners.
All right. Does anyone have eyes on Mew?
She's over here by the cage.
Oh,
Oh, good. You've already found the soldier.
She's just playing her her lute. Oh, hi guys.
Excellent. During the battle, you found them and you secured them. Good work, Mew.
I think she was letting them out.
They didn't want to come out.
Did they just hide in there?
Luya, it is okay. Remember, they're currently unarmed and they're still untrained. They're not full soldiers yet. I don't expect them to charge into battle head first, especially against a group of orcs that size without proper weaponry.
Luya humps and turns toward the big tent.
are you sure you should be going there alone?
No, I suppose I shouldn't.
Yes.
You guys
I
want to check in here?
All right then. Mew, are you okay with the prisoners? Well, not prisoners anymore. Sorry, sirs. Are you okay over there?
Jamming out.
Oh, okay. We will be right back. We're just going to look in this, concerning space that Luya wants to check out, so...
The tent?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well, I'll be here.
Okay.
The former prisoners exchange wordless glances. No look of puzzlement upon their face. They simply stand mute as you approach your destination.
While Colette and Luya go up to the tent, I would like to go over to the soldiers in the cage and start like ushering them out, letting them stretch themselves and like sit down, just kind of get them situated, and also go and get the Raven and the other kid that we have from their hiding space. But I'll let them do their scene first.
For the others, for retrieving them out of the cage, roll a persuasion check.
Gentlemen, fear not. You are with the Phoenix Squadron now. We have come from the city of Rendikberg. We've come looking for you. We are the rescue party. All right, that is a 17 plus 4. So 21.
A tall one, closer to a man than a boy, looks at the others, nods, and they all four of them leave the cage.
Excellent. Sit around the fire, warm yourselves. I'll see what I can do about food and drink.
I don't think we want to warm ourselves by that fire.
Fair enough. Find a location that you can rest. We'll congregate shortly.
Wait, what's with the fire? This is just me asking.
Bodies.
Where we're burning corpses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
All right,
where
all
they
right.
were
Yeah, I
burning the
forgot that part.
bodies. Yeah.
I apologize. That didn't stick in my head. Okay.
Hey, that's a fine question.
You ready to go in?
No, but I suppose we've been doing a lot of things we're not ready for, so on we go.
Yeah. All right, well, I guess prepare to heal me.
Oh, I've been planning on it lately.
So I guess we stomp our way into the tent.
At the top of a high rock sits the chieftain's tent. Though the rest of the tents in the area contain heavily weathered skins and cloth to make up their the bulk of their materials. This one is made of fine tanned leather, thick fur, and even some permanent fixtures, such as wood frame, have begun to be erected around the outside of it. As you make the slow approach up the steps, to your left and right are skulls of various different former rivals to the clan. Some orc, some human, some unfamiliar. You enter into the tent through the primary flap, and you see a reflection of the outside, very similar in nature. The area smells of cooked meat and raw meat mixed together. Flies buzz around the tent as refuse from the chieftain's previous meals collects in a pile towards the at the back left corner of the room. most of the things you might find in this tent are disheveled and unkempt. The only thing worth mentioning in terms of well-preserved things is a single chest, a large one, at the foot of a cot on which you can presume Orthag once slept.
What do you think? Look about. I'm afraid to touch anything in here.
I have to be honest, I'm not quite certain what all those bones belong to.
I don't get too queasy, but I don't necessarily like the smell in here.
Yes.
It's a strange mix.
It's
I guess
almost like flesh. Ugh.
I guess we pick through the room, yeah? See
Yeah.
what's in here.
We're gonna look around.
Mixed among the refuse of the room, you find a few things worth mentioning. Mostly just collected gold and treasures from the clan's victims. A large pile of coins, to be exact. The exact value of which is... Hold.
Holding.
Money time, holding
Money.
for
Give.
money.
Give us money, please.
Give us the money.
Oh,
Mine.
I'm sorry, I was distracted. What did you find? A chest?
Well, the chest has not been opened.
No.
Yeah, there is a chest presently.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure I heard earlier when Teeth was talking, I heard Psyche giggle at the word erect.
Don't call
I'm
me
just
out.
I heard, yeah.
But yeah, we're basically looking around that guy's tent, looking for goodies.
The combined worth of all of the various riches collected in the treasury of Orthag, the prince, or the priest, is...
I'm ready to type.
1 million.
1,000 copper pieces.
How many? I'm sorry.
1,000.
Oh, wow.
But it's copper.
I just misspelled copper. Wow. There we go.
Cooper.
Cool part.
9,000 silver
copper.
pieces.
9,000 silver? Dang.
Oh.
Holy crappity doo-dah. Are you just rolling a dice and then adding a bunch of zeros? Because that's awesome. I don't know how it works. I was really wondering.
11.
11 what?
12.
11D7.
11-teen.
2011.
Oh my god.
7-11.
I hate it. I hate it.
1,800 gold.
1,800.
Oh.
Baby. Mm-hmm.
So fancy.
Yeah.
We got rich.
We're gonna make our house so cute.
Luya just kind of walks and looks out the side of the tent at Mew and just goes, "We're rich, bitch!" Like really loud. I'm kidding.
And 120 platinum.
Is that our end game?
Ooh.
No.
120 PP. Nice.
120 PP.
Yeah, you fought like 1,000 things that were level CR4 or higher.
Oh my god.
So
Jeez.
Yeah, we tore through them.
We did.
Okay,
We're
so I
getting
wrote it
good
all
at
down.
murder.
don't give don't give yourselves too much credit. One of you almost died.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Let us
I mean-
have this.
It's not a fight without someone almost dying.
Yeah, that's
okay?
pretty much every
I
fight I've
have
been
been
in.
noticing I've never had to heal so much in my entire campaign history.
And
What
hey,
you're talking about?
I was relatively untouched. I was playing the hard armor class game.
Yeah, except for when you purposefully and angrily stomped through spiky bullshit to get to a guy and kill him.
That was
Which was
cool as
amazing, by the
hell,
way.
though.
I
And
really,
also, I was under the effects of magic, so I had to.
I really hope Coldus doesn't become like endgame villain because you're getting a little OP. You're getting a little.
Oh, speaking of endgame, at some point I need to poke around and just pick up a shield lying on the ground if there is one.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
I see. He's got an in-game build in mind. Nice.
Look at you planning for your future like a stable human being.
I'm a stable tiefling being, thank you very much.
Even rarer.
Actually,
Rude.
I just saw you push up your glasses and go right there.
I think I
Actually.
did push up my glasses too.
Oh my god.
Oh, you dude.
That's great.
So is that all we get?
That's all that's sitting around.
Is that in the
That's not
chest
even
or
in
have
the
we not
chest.
opened it yet?
I'm
You haven't
afraid
touched the chest.
Okay, I was just making sure because it's a lot to leave lying around your house.
Yeah, this is-
They're orcs. They are not exactly what you would call organized.
Well, they are organized. It's just their organization is piles.
Would you say they're organized?
I was about to say that too. I was about to say that too. I couldn't stop laughing.
The fact that it didn't come from Mitchie, boo.
I'm going to
Oh my
unplug the
God.
internet.
Don't wait, we need that. Don't please.
I'm gonna
I'm
go
so
down
upset.
to Arizona and unplug the router.
No.
I'm so
Please
upset. And it's not the
don't.
dad joke. It wasn't the dad joke. It was the fact that I didn't start my stream deck, so I couldn't hit the fucking. I couldn't do it.
So Colette is gonna head over towards the chest, and
Oh.
inspect it a little, and then call
Oh.
over someone else to open it. 'Cause she's not good at opening things.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold there.
Are you gonna go touch the chest?
Oh yeah.
You're gonna get a little handsy on the chest.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
she
touching the
totally
chest
is.
area.
She's gonna poke at it, you know.
The chest
Yes.
is made of fine black walnut,
Walnut chest.
Ooh.
polished and smelling faintly of the timber from which it was cut.
Nice.
This was made recently.
Colette's gonna turn over to Caldus and Luya and be like, "You two wouldn't happen to know how to open this, would you?"
I'm still outside, so
Oh, are you still
Yeah, he's
outside?
outside.
It's just
It's
me
just
and
me
Luya?
and him.
I've just been out of character joking long. Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
okay. Luya, you wouldn't happen to know how to open one of these things, would you?
I hope so, but I'm wondering if our tabaxi friend out there is a little better than I am.
That's true.
This one looks a little complicated.
All right, go yell for her. Bring her over.
So I run out and peek out and wave to Mew and see if she'll come over.
Meanwhile, when you look out there, all you hear is me going, and then we went and stabbed their face, and then we are okay. Now, what?
She is a bard. I mean, it makes sense.
It do be making sense.
And so she'll walk over. What's going on? That was like the peak performance right there.
I just wonder how nimble you are. Do you feel comfortable with this chest? God dang it.
Mew is gonna give him the weirdest looks. Very confused. Like one of those looks that you would give like when you're really not sure what's going. Just like, I mean,
I step aside.
Is
and
there like
kind of
is there like
point
a,
at the lock.
a secret ulterior motive to whatever you were trying to say?
Oh, no!
You
I'm
can't
actually
just
just
go
trying
up
to
to a
say.
woman, tabaxi or not, and say, "Are you nimble with chests and not have a chest in front of you except your own. You can't.
It was behind me. I was gonna wait.
You can't.
Mew's just like, wait. I'm confused as to what you're trying to ask me.
Can you open
I
that
mean,
chest?
not all bards are familiar with every chest out there. Oh, you mean
Not
an
all
actual?
bards.
I mean, it's a safe assumption.
Oh wait, you're talking about an actual chest. I thought you
Yes,
were
the
talking
chest
about
right
something
here, this
completely
one,
different.
right
Because you
here.
know, like both men and women have chests and everything. You know, so it's not just one particular. Okay, I'm just.
Luya eyeball just stares at her.
She's just gonna stare back, it's obvious that she's not feeling awkward at all. She's just educating you on the fact that everyone has a chest. And so it's very confusing. She's just like, it's very deceiving how you're approaching this conversation.
Mew.
Because I'm not.
Mew, may I
What?
interrupt? Can you open this chest? And I point at it.
Oh. Wait, why can't you open it?
I'm just wondering if you feel more comfortable with that lock.
Question: Are you two in the tent, or are you still outside it?
I think
We're still right.
I think
yeah.
we're in the tent.
Okay.
I
Like
think
we're like
we were
right
in
on
the
the right in the doorway, I want to say.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring.
So you'll
I'm
you'll
pointing.
hear everything.
Just imagine Colette's eyebrows are like so high up into her bangs right now, you can't even see them.
Her bangs have eaten her eyebrows.
Coles is just sitting, like, throwing part of the troll into the fire and just yells to them, "Did you check to see if it was locked?"
I mean, that's a good point.
So
Look,
you
I'm just gonna try the lock.
have you tried it?
Not yet. It looks complicated. It's been a
Okay.
hard fight. We're not all at our best, and I'm a little worried about
Oh.
opening a trap.
Uh-huh.
It's,
Okay.
I mean,
You can try it. You just gotta sweet talk it a little bit.
I'm sorry to interrupt. You're talking
Mhm.
about this thing, right? On the ground, this chest.
this
the lock.
chest.
The lock on the chest.
I figured it was locked.
How would one sweet talk a chest?
Luya just walks over to the chest and starts picking at it with thieves' tools. What should I roll for that?
You should roll the lid of the chest open. It wasn't locked.
It wasn't locked!
Do that! You let us waste 20 minutes of time!
Did you even think to check if it was locked? Why would it be?
But still, like,
Teeth Whitner
gosh
gets
dang it.
20 DM points. I'm so proud of you.
I'm about to go down the hallway and hit you. I swear to God, I'm gonna go get you!
You know what? As stupid as we were being, I would have just, even if I had written a lock on that, I would have said no. There's not a lock on that just to mess with all of us. I deserve that.
Can someone clip that? I usually don't do this, but can someone clip
I was
we opened the
really
chest,
tempted-
like-
I was really tempted to tell you guys. I'm just like, let it happen. Just let it happen.
I'm
Let it
so
go.
upset.
Find
I'm
out.
so upset. That was like 20 minutes of dialogue. I can't.
This is comedy gold. Let's go.
I'm so mad. So we opened
Hey,
the
so-
chest. What's inside it?
Oh, a great many things. Yon children of mine.
Oh my God. He married you. Oh my God.
Okay. Within, there are many things. A smaller box containing a number of different things. A bronze crown with an attached note, unopened. A silver necklace with an attached note, also unopened. And at the very bottom, 2 silken robes. Also, a mysterious stick that forms a color gradient. On one end is white, on the other is black. In between are all the different shades of gray imaginable.
Okay. What do we do with all that?
We read the notes.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
shutting up because I did everything stupid a minute ago, so it's not. I'm letting you just go right ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Colette's gonna see that it was necklaces, right, that have like a letter attached to them.
A necklace and a crown.
She's going to read them.
Which one first?
Crown.
Attached to the crown, there is a note which reads, "To Werthag, son of Karg." No, sorry, that's wrong. "To Thok, lord of the Uprooters. May your marriage to the Lady of the Hills bring strength to your numbers."
Luya, look over here. It
What is
seems
it?
that this was some sort of offering?
From who? Who would worship Gorthag?
Well, it's not so much as a worship, but rather I don't know, sort of a pledging loyalty? It's quite
That's not-
bizarre.
That's not his name either. Who is that? Doesn't sound familiar.
Oh, is this question for the DM? Is this the orc's name or is this like someone else?
Roll I guess an investigation check.
All right.
Just you.
That is an 18. Ah.
Context clues suggest that this is an orc, probably a different orc than the one who owns this tent.
Oh, okay.
So he stole it, or his father, or relative, or something.
Yeah. Yes, it
Interesting.
seems to be stolen. There's also a note with this necklace. Let me look into this as well. And she's gonna look at the note on the necklace.
Tumiev, Lady of the Strong Arms. May your marriage to the forest chief make your forces even stronger.
Oh, they
And
are
this-
gifts.
This is stolen as well, I'm guessing.
Roll investigation check.
All right, I'm doing it.
Investigating.
That is a 16.
You don't know enough to say it's stolen.
Can I show it to someone else and see if they know?
You've confidently determined that you don't know enough to say that it's stolen.
Oh, it ain't stolen.
You don't know.
Yeah.
There's no way to. There's
Oh,
no
we don't
way.
know. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's no
Oh,
way
we
you
don't
could know that. It could be anything.
So this could be like his family stuff or whatever. It could be anything.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the third one?
At the very. Well, actually, the note isn't in there. I will remind you that there are. Oh, yeah, there is something else. There is a box that has been, as of yet, unopened, and a note atop two silk robes with golden embroidery. One bearing a green emblem on the right breast, and one bearing a gray emblem on the right breast.
I'm gonna reach for the box. Just
Yeah.
see if it opens and see what's in it. Since I'm so good at opening boxes.
Real quick, I want you to look in our D&D Discord and check quotes, Luya.
Oh, no.
You should see.
Oh no.
The Teeth Whitener has written the quote down. Are you nimble with chests?
Thank you, Teeth. I deserve that.
I'm shocked it took that long.
I will never forget Luya going up to Mew and saying, "Are you nimble?"
And
will
like
never
you're in the middle
forget.
of the sentence, just going, "This is why you're opening your mouth."
Oh. But yeah, the
Either
third
way.
thing.
Yeah, there's also a note attached to the robes if you want to look at those.
So I'm popping the little box open that you
Okay.
put in the chest.
The box contains a set of turquoise animal figurines. A dog, an oxen, a boar.
Are they like well crafted, kind
a
of?
phoenix and a dragon? Yes, they're very well crafted.
A phoenix and a dragon, huh?
There's 4 though. Look, Colette. Look at these. Very too well crafted for orcs. And there's a dragon and a phoenix. What are these two?
It's funny you mention it, actually. Well, Luya, I know we added you onto our group later on, but we're actually part of 2 groups that were sent out by the city. We are part of the Phoenix Squadron, as you hear Coldus say, but there is another group, the Dragon Squadron. Our friend Jacques is traveling with them now.
Caldus has mentioned this on watches.
Yes, I don't believe that, well, it has anything to do with us, but it is quite quaint to see. However, and Colette's gonna roll to investigate the little resin animals, because didn't we find something like that in the Fae?
Maybe, but they were different.
Okay. So if she were to investigate, there wouldn't be a connection. It would just be.
I would also mention you can roll to investigate. I'll let you know. Well, yeah. Roll a knowledge history check, actually.
Okay. It's a dirty 20, and
So
Oh,
you remember that the flag of Novendrock, the country from which you departed, is a mixture of is known as the twins. The emblem upon it, a phoenix with its wings spread wide, and a dragon with striking a threatening pose.
oh, that's cool. I didn't know that part. That explains the names.
Yes.
That's cool.
that's right. Our D&D Discord is called the Twins.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I
that's
didn't realize.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
That's really
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Out of character. Anyway.
Sorry.
But yes, the oxen is the symbol, or should say, is the official house of sigil of House Miles, the ruling house of Myland.
So what's the other one?
I think it was a dog.
Was it a dog?
Dog is the official, or should say, is the official, the sigil of. Well, you're not familiar with that one, actually.
Even if I roll a knowledge history, because I'm proficient.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, come on, 20th. Come on, baby. Okay. Sorry, I still got Beetlejuice stuck in my head. I rolled a 7. Never mind.
You rolled
Make
a
my
7?
millennium. I'm sorry. I'm done.
How many? That would you roll like a 1?
I rolled a 7, and I have, I think it's what, 9 that with proficiency plus 9, or
Oh,
it's
well-
plus 6. It's plus 6. Sorry.
Well, what's your proficiency bonus? Is it doubled for that particular statistic?
Hold on. Wait.
Is it or isn't?
It is. Oh no, it's not. My bad. It's
So
not. So it's just 3. So 7. 9.
three.
So it's 9
three
total.
3 plus your 3 plus your intelligence modifier.
Oh, I'm being silly. Yeah, intelligence modifier. Didn't I have that right?
Mm-hmm.
Where's intelligence? 4. Oh no, it's 3 plus 4
Plus
Okay.
7. So it's a 14.
plus 7. 14. Sorry. my
Not
bad.
quite as bad as you thought it was.
Yeah, I thought it was really bad. Noobishly bad even.
You don't know enough to say for certain, but you're pretty confident that it is the sigil of an island nation in the God's Mouth.
And just to catch up, me, not the character, what's the God's Mouth?
The God's Mouth is a massive inland sea to the north of Adveria.
Oh, I like it. What a cool name, the God's Mouth. Must be a big gaping maw.
It's really cool.
Are you familiar with all of these?
Actually, yes, I believe so.
So,
So, question, Teeth.
Mm.
We could assume that these were not meant for the orcs, but rather, the people you just mentioned.
They probably represent them, but you haven't read the note. You don't know anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true.
Oh yeah,
Was there a note in the little box?
There was also a boar. I forgot. Yeah, there's a note in the box. There's also a boar. I forgot about the boar.
A boar.
The boar. Jeez.
That must be. Is that another house?
It's sure.
What do you mean, sir?
I just came up with that. I came up with a lot of that on the spot.
Yes, and.
Yes, and. It is it's the house sigil of the kings of whatever the name of that city is, whose name escapes me. Pardon me for a moment while I consult with the Tome of Knowledge.
The Tome of Knowledge. Uh-huh.
The Tome of Knowledge.
Well, since we're waiting on our DM to figure out what the name of this city is. Thank you so much, Wookie and Les, for following. Usually on Thursdays we have D&D. Every other day it's just variety, nonsense, and chaos. But Thursdays are for D&D. And it can be quite ridiculous. Like earlier, asking to open a chest in the worst way possible.
God damn it. This is one I'm never going to live down. I
never
just
living it
realized
down.
that this is one that's going to stick,
That
isn't
was
it?
hilarious. Are you
Oh my
nimble
God.
with chests? You can't just ask someone. Oh my god.
Yes, the country of Velovin, which is the land of the dwarves. Dunvert, its capital, ruled by King something.
The dreaded King something.
Yes, by the 15th king of Dunvert.
Okay.
Yes,
Somethemium, I believe his name is.
sure,
Oh my god.
not really. It's 13th king, the 13th king of Dunvert. That is their house sigil. That is on the Velovian banner.
Just really quick, I can't think of the word because I'm about to say it to Colette. What are the things when old weddings like this, they used to give gifts to the families? You know what I mean, like to the father and dowries and things like that. Doesn't some of this seems like that? Like there's money, there's like a dowry, then there's the gifts to the family, and then the houses and the lands. You know,
That's
these
true.
trinkets.
And that one lady, there was a letter to a lady about her upcoming marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this could be good thinking.
And also, I present you with the speech of the late Werthag. Tomorrow we present our offerings to the new allies of the Orc, and we shall raid again unfettered.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Never shall the Orc be made to wander those god-forsaken hills again. We will cast the sons of Miles from their mountains and reduce their hills to rubble. And these sons of Miles shall be the 5 prophets to the crown.
Huh.
This looks a lot like the makings of bonding 2 countries and families, or even 2 species? I don't know enough, but doesn't that appear to be dowry? We found a lot of money in here.
There's
Those
more
riches.
There is more in here.
Yeah, and we aren't even done, right?
Yeah. There's also 2 gold rings encrusted with bloodstones
Oh my god.
Ooh.
and a gold bracelet.
Oh no.
And finally,
Oh no.
there is the letter at the very bottom of this small container, written in crude handwriting in the Orcish language. Does anyone speak Orcish by any chance?
Let me check. I don't remember.
No, but Mew can pretend.
Okay.
But no, I don't.
She's like, ugh.
I have hold on.
I cannot.
I mean, depending on how you feel about that side rule, or that I forget the name of it. It's like variant rule where you get bonus languages based on your proficiency bonus. Not proficiency, based on your intelligence bonus. So if you have like a +2, you would gain 2 additional languages on top of what you would normally speak. Unless you want to do that, and we can all just choose some languages real quick.
Yeah, that seems a bit too convenient for my liking.
Yeah.
I have Common, Infernal, Celestial, and Draconic.
I cannot.
So no.
I've only got Common, Mylene, and Infernal.
I was looking to see if I had the spell like where you can
I forgot that is.
comprehend languages, but I don't think I have it on this character.
Doesn't comprehend language is just spoken? I don't remember that. I thought I remembered that. I could be completely wrong.
Well,
that was a
No,
long
that's
time ago.
tongues.
Oh, okay.
perhaps you'll just have to find out the contents of the letter, and also an attached seeming sort outline of sorts. Perhaps you'll just have to discover the truth of it once you get back into town, assuming that's where you're going.
Well, darn right, we have to drop these kids off
At the pool.
and
Okay.
turn in the serial killer, you know.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Screw this serial killer guy. So we have other things in here, like in the chest. Did we read the letter on the robe?
Yes. No, you didn't.
Okay. Okay.
The letter is written in Advarian, or Common in D&D terminology. I don't like Common very much. It sounds too bleh.
It sounds too common.
Sounds
Boo.
common. It contains these words: to be given to the Lord and Lady after their marriage.
Oh, you called it. I'm certain you called it. This is a dowry thing.
Yeah, right? That's what it is, huh? This is 2 orc, or maybe an orc and somebody else getting together.
Or they stole it from a wedding party.
I mean, yeah. But one of them's written in Orcish, didn't we just determine that one of these letters is Orcish?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the attached itinerary.
Yup.
Orc wedding.
Oh, sorry. Orc wedding. Ew. That
Oh, that's my favorite show on TLC, Orc Wedding.
These two orcs are in love, but you won't believe what happens next. Tune in Thursdays at 9 p.m. Central to Orc Wedding. Tonight on TLC.
Oh my god.
No.
Why are we doing it here? I don't like this location, Sheila.
Oh dear.
Hear what the father-in-law has to say about the dress.
You heard about Bridezilla, right? How about Orczilla? This wedding's on fire.
Oh my god. Trashy reality TV and D&D.
Be sure to check your crystal orb every Thursday.
Oh my god. I hate it. I hate it.
You know what? I'd watch it just to see what that shit was.
I would watch an episode. I would watch like the middle of season 3.
Yeah, just jump in, be like, oh, I get it. After they got better at the show, you know what I mean? They got it like down.
And you don't want to start at the beginning or end of a season. You want to start like right in the middle for those kinds of shows, just to get a feel for it.
Oh,
yeah.
My god.
I'm a little concerned about the things you guys watch.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
I'm trying to work in a wife swap joke, but I can't figure it out.
No. So we searched the rest of the chest.
That's all that's in it.
Okay.
I mean,
and
that's a lot.
that is a
Yeah.
lot. Was there anything else in the room?
A chamber pot.
Ew. No, I'm not looking there.
Nice.
Colette's gonna leave. And actually, she's gonna help Luya take the chest out.
You know what? I mean, a hardened adventurer would search the chamber pot. I'm just saying.
If you want to, you can, but I'm getting out of here with the goodies. I am not.
She just walks out, and Louis is just standing there looking at the chamber pot, looking at his hand, like,
Should I? I've already done something stupid today. I mean, what could it hurt, right?
Colette looks over at her shoulder and goes, I am not healing you, whatever you contract from there.
Mew is just staring with wide eyes, not sure how to feel right now.
Says you're
Had
about
something
to
valuable. Where would you hide it?
stick your hand in the poop bucket.
Why stick your hand in it? Why not just dump it out and look?
roll a
No!
Constitution
I
check.
hate all of you. I hate all of you.
Oh, my constitution sucks. Hold on.
Mew is slowly backing out of the tent.
Hold on. Here we
Mew,
go.
while we
Constitution
leave,
check.
can you grab the other
Oh my
handle of this
God.
chest and we'll leave quickly?
9 plus
Oh,
1. Did I just throw up?
Okay.
And you feel sick to your stomach. Roll a charisma save.
Charisma? You're gonna joke about this?
You're testing the strength of your beliefs.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Have we left?
Yes! I got a 15.
Have Mew and I left? Do we
Your
witness
resolve
this?
stands firm. You are not swayed.
No!
I want to think that we left.
We've
I
left by
wanna-
now. We've left.
Yeah.
We're
The two of
gone.
you are dragging the chest out. Just come on.
We've never moved so fast in our lives.
Please tell me there was something in that damn thing. Make it worth it, please.
You can't find
give
anything
him
at this
something.
moment.
Oh.
No.
Or I should say, there's still a small, about half of it left to search.
Oh no! You're just gonna make me dig through the whole thing
Please,
now.
for the love of God,
Roll-
let there be
roll.
something in there.
Yes, please. I'm going. Keep going. Yeah. I'm
Roll
already
a
doing it now.
Constitution save.
Okay, here we go. Come on,
God, you're like up to his
A 10
elbow.
again? Really?
Your nausea builds, then you vomit slightly in your mouth. Roll a charisma save.
Come on, Tice, be nice. Okay, this time it's a 16.
Lie.
No,
Still
tell them the truth.
Still undeterred, you manage to hold fast. Not finding anything, there's one portion left to
Oh
search.
my god. Yeah. All right. Fine. Here we go. I'm doing it.
Okay.
I don't care.
Roll a
I
Constitution
got a
check.
15.
You swallow the vomit and strengthen your resolve. No need to roll the charisma check. Inside the horrid bucket of human or orcish refuse, you find 2 gold pieces.
Lucia's gonna have to boil his hand.
Yeah, my hope. I'm just gonna have to boil
You're
me.
gonna have to boil the gold pieces.
So I grab them out. I'm gonna walk past
Oh.
everybody, looking like, you know.
It's like that meme
Very-
where there's that child and it says shitter's clogged. And the kid has like stuff all over them.
That's right. I'm gonna come out just covered in shit and my arms down,
No.
and I'm gonna be holding 2 gold pieces in my hand, waving around and going, see, look, and I keep walking, and I'm gonna go down to the river and just
To be
get.
clear, like, I did not recommend you do this. I thought logically there would be a chamber pot in a place where people live.
Yeah.
So yes, if you, I don't even think there
want
should
you
have
to
been 2
know-
gold pieces in there, but I had to do something. You know?
I want you to know that
It was resolve.
Colette looks mortified.
Mew is gonna lean over to Colette and just be like, I wish I could prestidigitation my memory right now.
I don't think any amount of spells in the world could erase this awful memory.
As I'm walking farther away, I'm like, really? You're that upset? Look at all this blood. You're worried about some poop? And I just keep heading toward the river.
Luya just
before-
is-
Before any more of the scene takes form, while the 3 of them are in the tent, I would like to make my way over to Kofi as she is still like tending to her wounds and kind of catching her breath after the fight. And I want to say, Kofi, before anything else happens, I want to formally apologize. In the middle of battle, I left your side in a search for glory and trying to end the fight quickly, and I allowed you to take more damage than you should have.
Goddess, we're a party. It happens. You can't be the only hero.
True. But if you know full well I've been in this situation, and if the pain doesn't go away, I have something to help you out if you need it. Just ask me. Then that I make my way up. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
She said I will definitely consider it.
No, good. And then I go back over to the soldiers. And then they stomp out talking about poop.
Gagging and such.
Yes. To those of you who did not willingly stick your hand into fecal matter, the smell of the outside air, the burning scent of flesh and hair, is somehow strangely comforting, and you find yourself sickened at the thought.
I think we need to stop blaming Luya to his own devices. He's pretty headstrong sometimes.
Oh yeah, Luya is. Yeah, it's the character.
And it's what my character would do.
Where have I heard that before? So Mew
Joe,
and
how
Colette
is-
have the goodies, and we drop it off out there, violently ignoring Luya.
Violently, like holding hands up and just like walking by.
Okay,
So,
usually I don't do
I was-
this, but someone in chat says, I think this episode needs to be renamed Welcome to the Shit Show.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Oh my god. god.
The content is way better than my actions, let me tell you.
I'm so upset. Coldest, take it away.
So how did searching the tent go? I see you have a chest.
Mew's just gonna slowly turn and stare.
Mew, he means the chest in our hands, not what Luya was saying earlier.
Oh.
I wish I could tell you it went well and we did get quite a good amount of things, but Luya over there went above and beyond.
Oh, did you now? Well, he says, watching Luya walk to the river.
I'm just laughing at the thought of like him like for some reason deciding that would be a good course of action and then getting 2 coins for it.
He's lucky he got anything.
I mean, that makes sense. An orc would hide a couple of gold pieces in his crap, you know? I mean, I got it. It's like
I guess it could be an orcish tradition. I don't know.
Please do not make this canon. Please do not make this canon. Please, I do not want to visit another chamber pot ever again. Please, do not make this canon in this world.
Sometimes you just need a couple of bucks and no one's gonna look there. So.
I'm so mad.
It's the safest safe deposit box.
I do have a couple of bucks hidden in my room, you know, in a weird spot. I'm not saying it's anything anybody wants to know about. I'm just saying I have a couple bucks hidden in my room. That's all. You know, don't you have a couple bucks put away?
You know,
taped to the inside of your toilet tank.
I didn't say anything about that.
Diz, I don't know if you've ever seen Gravity Falls, but your character reminds me of a character in Gravity Falls called Grunkle Stan.
Yeah, Grunkle Stan is one of my favorite humans on the planet. I'm really with that man way too much.
It's just like the grizzled guy who's like, listen, you don't know, kids. You don't know what's in a chamber pot.
Money is
it's
important.
A little more shystery than me, or I think that's the word. It's just kind of a more cheapskatery than me.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, the newest cryptocurrency E. coli coins. Not my joke. That was Inari. Thank you, Inari.
Thank you, Inari.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so let's begin divvying up at least the gold. I'll start doing the math to get everyone's share, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, but not that gold. And she points over at Luya.
That's yours, Luya.
I think he earned it.
I start in one of my journals, or in addition to my journal, I have like a small notebook that I've been keeping tabs of our like gold income. Like I have the house money on it. I have my like just what we found for tax purposes.
Tax purposes.
You would be the alignment that makes sure we pay our taxes. While this is going on, Colette is gonna stomp over to Kophine. Is Kophine just like sitting somewhere? What's she doing?
Just kind of sitting by the fire.
Okay. Colette's just gonna haughtily stomp on over to Kophine. I thought that we had an agreement that you would not be using that bow in battle.
There was no agreement. You said not to use it. I didn't listen.
Yes. You're not wrong. You most certainly did not listen. Did you ever think that there was a reason I told you not to use it?
No, not really.
Well, I can't tell you why, I suppose, and I understand you don't trust us. But have have you ever considered that we don't want you to die, that I have been trying to keep you alive, and that, I don't know, that I would be congruent with these wishes, that I would tell you something for your own good?
Well, let's put it this way. Had I not done what I did, that little soldier over there might have been intact instead.
Yes, I suppose. But you have a bow of your own that works perfectly fine, that has kept you alive well and good before you met us.
True, but what's so wrong with this one? It's not cursed or anything, is it?
Colette can't tell Kofi because she promised the serial killer guy she wouldn't say anything. So Colette's just gonna start to open her mouth, close it, and just sigh, shake her head. I just wish that you would begin to trust us, at least just a little bit. Just a little. And she almost has like little tiny tears in her eyes. She's so frustrated. And she walks away in a very prissy manner.
So, my friends, snow has begun to fall steadily as the evening begins its slow march into night. Do you want to continue your journey, or do you halt for now?
We should probably make camp here.
We might as
Say
well
you guys.
we might as well take advantage of the fortified location.
Yeah, excuse me if I don't sleep in the tent.
There are other tents. Oh, during this downtime, am I able to pick up a bunch of the weapons that the orcs had and distribute them amongst the soldiers?
Sure, if you want to.
Yes, I want to go finding swords, shields, clubs, whatever they had.
They had a lot of battle axes.
A lot of battle axes. Well then,
Let me give you the exact breakdown of all the weapons that they had.
What? Go.
So let's throw it up. Oh, I picked the wrong campaign. Oh, balls.
Alright, did everyone write down the money that they got?
I just wrote it down. I wrote mine down. What do you guys want to do with the rest of the stuff from the chest? You just want to bag it?
I think we should take it back into town. Because it seems like it's stolen stuff.
Yeah, we keep the money, but the rest of it, we're like, hey, I think we found this.
Yeah, we should ask questions around town, you know?
Okay.
At the very least, if it's not stolen, it's probably from other orc camps.
Right.
2 battle axe, or I should say 1, 2, 3. 3 battle axes. 1 sword, 1 spear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 4 short bows, 4 long bows. Add an extra battle axe to that, and I don't know
Did Orthag
Forgo
or
the
the shaman have any cool items?
Yeah, cool items. I mean, Worthag's got a pretty cool cloak. He looks pretty. Doesn't look beat up or gross or anything. He just looks like looks kind of cool. Gorgo the Eye also has a spear as well. They have some armor as well. Let me see what armor specifically. Ish. Ring mail.
I'm not gonna try and outfit these guys with orc armor just because probably gonna be too big on them or disgusting. I'm just trying to get them general weapons. Like I'll take the spear from the shaman. I'll take the sword and like I'll grab a battle axe or two and hand them off to them.
Oh yeah, there's like a morning star. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, somebody had a morning star, and I asked them, can any of you use these weapons? Are you moderately trained?
I take it that Caldus is taking first watch.
Yeah, I'll take first watch. That's not a problem.
Okay. Anyone else want to watch with him?
Colette can watch with him.
Okay. So you ask the men, and well, truthfully, older boys, if they know how to use weapons. One of them, Ulmus, the one that guided you here, says, "We barely know how to use sticks. They were supposed to train us at Ettenfast, but we didn't make it that far."
That makes sense.
Caldus. One of us should be up at least each round, even if we have one of them with us. Yeah.
Oh, I was going to have all of the party keep watch. I'm not letting for lack of a better term, refugees. I don't want to burden them with trying to protect us. I want to get them home safely.
Fair.
I'm just trying to, for the walk, in case an ambush happens or something untoward becomes of us, I want them to have at least a minor defense.
At least a chance to run.
Exactly.
One of the smaller boys with sandy blonde hair looks over at the encampment of you guys, and sees and points in the general direction of Corvin and says, "We'd be worried about them." Seems to be pointing at the skeletons that are standing there.
No, the skeletons are actually part of our entourage. They make a strong archer battery. Do not worry about them. They are for allies.
If you say so.
You know they have names. That one over there is Shudo. That one is Lardon. That one there is Porco Russo. That's Iberico. That one is Comfy. And then, because Colette's very proud that she knows all the names now. That one over there, the big boy over there, is Leandros. And then Electro and Cicero. See, they're not so
Electro's
scary.
the biggest one, actually.
Well, Electro is the biggest, but you know,
Leandros is pretty big. Pretty up there.
Yeah.
Mew's clapping. She's very proud. She's just like, yeah.
And yes, chat, our necromancer did make them references to Ghibli. But yes, and she looks over at Mew and like gives a thumbs up. Like, yeah, I know the names. Yeah.
Got it.
So don't be afraid to just say hello. They're perfectly natural here. Good night. She runs away.
And I'm still just sitting there, just like.
They look at each other awkwardly. One of them shrugs.
Gentlemen, please trust me. You are in safe hands. May not look it, but we are capable.
"Oh, I don't doubt that for a second," said Ulmus. "You took out him." Glances over at the raven sitting creepily in the darkness.
You know, for the sake of the night, I grab the raven, I walk him into the cage, and I lock him up.
Nice.
Raven stares at you expressionless, which isn't to say without feeling. You sense a lot of repressed anger hiding behind that trained, cool expression.
I look him dead in his eyes and say, if it were up to either of us, you or me, we would have killed the other a long time ago. But you have something to pay for. So until then, I am taking every precaution because I know how capable you are. Consider this my respect. And then I close it up and walk away.
Do you do anything with the time you spend? Do you train these young men, or do you just give them weapons?
I gave them weapons. I'll show them some quick, general, this is how you hold the weapon properly. But it's not like I'm gonna do calisthenics or anything, or actual full-on training or boot camp. That's gonna come later. That's gonna come once they get back home. Right now, it's just rest, eat what you need, drink. We have water, we have rations.
Luya walks
Very
by
well.
while he's doing that. And just try and keep it in your hand, boys. Keeps walking.
Very well. Anything else that you choose to do with your time?
This is all during first watch, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk off to the outskirts of the camp, kind of the outskirts of the fire, and off behind some tents. And I'm not going into my bag, but I'm just going to look at that secret, where that secret compartment is in my bag. And then I'm going to just rub my arm. And I'm going to look back toward everyone and be like, not tonight. We're good tonight. And then I'm just going to continue my rounds.
Okay. Who has next watch?
I think I'm gonna take last watch. So
Okay.
Colette was there during the first watch, but she's just been reading.
What are you reading?
Smut. Oh, excuse
No,
me.
her romance novel. She's just...
Smut.
No.
Yes. Romance novel is just mom for smut.
Leave her alone. It's been a long journey. She just wants to read something nice and romantic, and then she goes to bed.
50 Shades of Faye. Of
No. No.
That was pretty good.
No.
Oh, I'm very well acquainted with that. It's a good read.
It's a good read. Okay, I'm done.
Either way,
12. Sorry.
so who's next watch?
Well, I imagine
Mew and Kofine? Corvin's probably...
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Um,
Or Mew and Corvin. Or Kofine and Corvin.
me, probably Kofi and Corvin.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Kofine and Corvin. Kofine, do you do anything with the time that you are given to watch these... watch the camp?
She's mostly just gonna relax and try and rest and heal up.
Okay, you do so successfully. Finally, and Corvin just they like to play around with their skeletons and tell them to do fake rituals. Maybe Corvin finds a book on bones or something. Maybe, I don't know. And finally we have Mew and Luya. Mula.
Mula.
No. Oh no.
Or Mula. Oh.
It's you.
No.
Muya.
Oh my god.
Mew is not going to sit near Luya.
Oh.
She's across the way, just staring at him. And
Not
like
gonna
you
sit
know
by
how
the
like
fire.
no, I mean she's by the fire, but just not by him. Like across the way. You know how like when a cat stares at you and it looks like they're staring into your soul and their tails are just kind of slightly wagging and they're just staring. Yeah, that's her right now.
Oh, great.
Um,
Not intimidating or weird at all or awkward. Yeah. Okay.
You touched it.
Are you talking about the chamber pot?
I'm not talking about the chest.
Well, I opened the chest too.
That wasn't locked.
I'm having a rough day. I'm trying to heal here.
And touching chamber pots helps that how?
Look, people hide money there. It's not my fault.
Do you
I'm
hide
just trying to
money
help
in
us out.
chamber pots?
I've been known to hide a coin or two in there. Nobody
Oh,
looks there.
I mean, there's usually a reason.
Exactly. That's my. Well, exasperated, just pokes the fire. Mew,
Uh-huh.
I have a question for you.
I might have an answer.
Convenient.
I mean, if it's about whether or not I touched chamber pots, the answer is no.
I figured. I'm actually being serious, Mew. I have something eating at me, and I'm very curious. I think you have maybe some answers.
Uh-huh.
I understand why all of you are here. Why Caldus is here, the soldier. At war. Colette in search of approval from her god. I get why even Corvin is here with his building of a skeleton army who conveniently fights for good. I even get why you're here. You found a group of good people. And we brought Kofine, but I don't know why she's here. Do you understand what I'm saying?
And I have an answer.
And what would that be, Mew?
She doesn't have a choice.
That's fair.
Yeah, because she's my friend. And you don't want me to have friends.
That's not exactly what I'm getting at, Mew. We
Well,
all want companions.
uh-huh.
And I get you two are close, I understand that. She seems familiar, and yet I don't trust her. She hides in the back when we're in battle, and I just don't see any trustworthy attributes. I worry she seems to be keeping things from us. I don't know if you've noticed, but your friend doesn't talk much.
But Lufinator, she's an archer. She has to stay behind us.
I don't know. She seems familiar, and I can't seem to ever place why.
We've been
Have you
with her
talked?
for days.
Yes. Yes, we have been together a while now. But It's something else. There's nothing strange about her to you.
Well, you see, in my time existing in this world, I have learned that there are all types of people out there. And they all do different things and they all have different interests and habits. Like checking chamber pots. But the thing is that we're all different. And it's not about figuring out why we're different or how we're different. It's just learning how to respect that we're different. You know? And sometimes through life, you're gonna find people that make you curious or wary or angry or pouty or happy or horny, and you just kind of go with the flow. And sometimes people are not what you think they are, and sometimes they are. But everyone has their secrets. Everyone has things that they do. And it's not really up to us to really figure that out on our own. So I kind of just take everyone at face value. You know, if you're gonna be like this in front of me, and I can see that this is how you are, then I'm gonna say, you know what? I like you. Or I'll say, you know what? You're a poop in my shoe, and I don't want to be around you. So there's just the thing. So it's not about figuring out why she's different or how she's different or anything like that, but just more so the fact that we respect that she's different, and whenever she's ready to tell us, she's ready to tell us.
I wish I had your simple views.
It's not really that simple, but you can adopt them.
I think that part wouldn't be simple. Thank you, Mew.
But if you're gonna spend all your time stressing out about, oh, I don't know what she's up to, I don't know what's going on, I don't know what's in her mind, you're not gonna figure it out. You can't read minds. Oh my god, can you read minds?
Mew, I cannot read minds.
Well, there you go. Simple problem solved. Don't stress yourself out about the things you can't do. Just focus on the things you can. And some of the things you can do is just respect, you know, a person's space. And this is how they're different. And this is fine. You know? It's not like as if she's going around murdering people. She's just defending herself.
No, it's definitely not that. You ever just met someone and they seem incredibly familiar? Like you know them somehow?
Plenty of times. But a lot of it is because I go to a lot of parties, and sometimes you never know who you meet. And it's like, hey, I may or may not have slept with you that one time, but it's okay. So, you know, it just depends. Maybe you guys ran into each other before at a party, and you stole her slice of pie. And that's, so, you know, maybe that's what it is.
Mew, look at me. Do I look like I get around to parties? Do I look like a social function type of man to you?
I mean, we're talking about the person that just stuck his hand inside of a chamber pot. There's a lot of things you could potentially do.
Fair, Mew. Anyway, I think it might be time to wake up the others. At least soon.
Oh, yes. We'll wake everyone. You know, I'll wake everyone up. You stay there. Sometimes waking people up involves touching them. I think everyone would appreciate a few days of...
I washed my hands. I've washed my hands.
How many times?
I've been down there twice.
Maybe 2 more times.
Well, at least I got gold out of it.
You know, you can keep the gold.
I plan to. I mean...
Good. Good. You worked hard for it.
Music slowly getting up, heading to like where everyone is.
You did a lot. You took one for the team. You deserve that. You deserve that gold. You know, it's been a
Technically, he
real.
took 2 for the team.
It's,
In more ways than one.
it's been a real poopy day. I apologize. That's not what I meant. But you know, I'll go wake everyone up, and she's gonna go wake everyone up.
He goes back to brooding, maybe heading off to wash his hands.
It would be hilarious if this episode is what makes Luya like very self-conscious about washing his hands. Like he always carries like lavender soap, just like just in case.
It takes a while to get orc crap off, yeah. My hands still smell funny. Look, it was a bad call, you know?
It's
Either
the
way.
all raw meat diet.
The day rises. The sun rises in the east, as it always does. The day is Vosen. The 3rd day of the week. 24th day of the Prol Viken. The year 2137. A cold air blows from the northeast as you rise from your beds to greet the morning. As the night progressed into morning, the snow began to fall harder and harder still, interspersed with the occasional sleet fall, pelting your head with a constant, unignorable deluge of pellets.
Before we get going for the day, Teeth, was I able to find like a wooden shield or a metal shield if they had one? Was I able to find a shield lying around?
Yes.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna take that. I'll retcon during the night I cleaned it off a little bit just so it's not disgusting, and that is now on my back.
Okay. Very cool. I will advise you that you have a great sword, so it's two-handed. So
And I know. In
Good luck.
order to use one or the other, I have to ditch the other one temporarily. I am well aware.
All right. Just making sure you knew. Can't use
Well, I
both.
know. I know I can't use both, but I can do something cool with one while I get close enough to use the other.
Okay.
I've thought about this for at least 3 weeks.
Okay. What do you choose to do with your time?
Well, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Morning.
The snow is a little heavier than yesterday. Should probably hightail it back to town. If I remember correctly, it should be 5-6 days.
Yes.
It's a good walk.
Yes, we should get moving while we can, I suppose.
What I wouldn't give for a mount in this weather.
Luya,
Oh,
keep it
that'd be
together.
Oh my god.
Question.
Yes.
How do the humans look? Like, do they have a lot of clothing on them? Do they look like they'll be okay?
No, they don't have a lot of clothing on them.
So as disturbing as it is, Colette's gonna get some clothing off the dead bodies.
Dead bodies are burning currently.
Did we?
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, he was burning them.
Colette's gonna look around then for any spare clothes that they may have in, like, the tents or, you know.
You find a few 3 tattered cloaks that are built for the cold.
Colette's gonna give them to the the youngest of the group.
Okay.
So that the younger kids at least have, warmer clothing. Now, I know that us tieflings have cold resistance, so we'll be alright, but I fear you all might not fare as well as we will. So here, take these. I know they're not the best, but it's something.
To that point, I take off my overcoat and I give it to the oldest of them. Just this will keep you warm.
Which of them still don't have warm clothing?
The boy who found you, Olmus.
So only him?
I thought we. Oh no, did we find him near the farmhouse?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't we outfit him with clothing before we came out here?
I guess you did. I guess they're all good.
Okay,
Yeah, so
they're all
of
good.
these four, my coat's on the oldest one, and then the three younger ones got the clothing that you just found, so we should be okay.
I guess there's one left that doesn't have anything.
Colette will give them her cloak then. Because we're
Okay.
tieflings. We've got cold resistance in this
Yeah,
world.
we'll tough
so,
it out. It's fine.
Yeah.
They stare at you and say thank you. Detached, in a detached sort of way.
You're very welcome. Question.
Yes.
Does the Raven have clothing?
Yeah, we left the Raven with
Okay,
clothing
okay.
because we were going to be walking.
Yeah, that's true. We did. So everyone's good now.
Everybody is good.
In addition to my just overcoat that I wear, because I picture Coldus with a nice overcoat. Then I have the cloak of billowing, which I'm still wearing,
Fair enough.
and I say the word and have it blow dramatically as we begin our walk.
Oh my god.
We have a long walk home, gentlemen.
Over the course of the next 6 days, you slowly build your rapport with the 6 boys that you have rescued. At first, they're a bit reticent, distant, not really spending a whole lot of time with you in the camps. But as time goes along, as you slowly develop a relationship with them, you see that they each have their own personalities. Olmus is a bit of a free thinker. The youngest boy, Terrence, he's a bit shy and a bit thoughtful. The oldest boy has Richard has dreams of greatness in the army, and he will not be deterred by this momentary setback that they've experienced. They all seem a little bit different. They all seem unique. And you slowly develop a relationship with them, which is fortunate, because they are your ticket into the city of Risha. You arrive 6 days later on Prahl. Oh no, sorry. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. You arrive 4 days later, or 6 days later, in the city, or I should say, in Rendickburg. I find that the people of the town, in spite of the cold weather, have begun, or I should say, are talking quite a bit about something that's happened. Apparently, a major city has fallen.
Oh,
What?
The city of Ettenfast is under Imperial domain.
oh no.
What?
Bolts above. It's true, isn't it? Yeah. Last major city in our kingdom. Risha, to the far east. Lords above, save us. Whatever are we going to do?
Question.
Well,
So we're our mission is to assist this queen, right?
Yes.
Is the one who took over that they're talking about the person who's attacking the queen?
Person who took over is the Empire.
Yeah, and it's the emperor who is going after the queen.
Indirectly, yes. He's not leading the charge. He's not in battle.
now, I was under the assumption that the queen was captive. Is that true, or is she, like, still evaded?
Current intelligence suggests yes, she is captive.
Okay. So, if this is true and Edenfest has fallen, that means if they manage to, Coldus's head is like spinning, just thinking. All right, I see two major things on our plate right now. One, Rish is going to be the next target. It's the next biggest city settlement. So if they destroy that, then the region is theirs. And two, if enemy forces start coming through here, this place is not going to be safe as it is currently. We need to start fortifying. We need to start training.
Do we stay here? Or do we go? Do we get back in your war?
We can't leave these people alone. They're our neighbors now, for God's sake.
We live here. We have to protect this place. But we need to spend as much time as we can right now preparing this settlement for war. I can train as many men as are willing, but we need to prepare walls, we need to prepare weapons, if we choose to defend this place, or we can start trying to evacuate, it's a crazy idea, it's not going to work, but we can maybe...
We can't have them evacuate in the cold, Caldus.
I know we can't, but if we don't know where the Empire is, if the Empire is already on their way, lives are going to be lost if we do not act decisively. But I don't have enough information.
We should find out. We should send a man.
First,
Someone
let's
should go.
return these children to their homes, get the Raven justice, and then we can decide.
It's right, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Seems like your war is a bit of a disaster.
No.
You have one more thing that you seem to be forgetting.
Uh-oh.
Something that you didn't have the ability to deal with at the time. Or capacity. It starts with an L. Next letter is an E.
And I'm blanking. My brain is not working right now. The Legion?
A letter.
Ah, yes, the orc letter.
Yeah, we gotta take these things and drop.
Yeah, we gotta
ask
get them
about town.
translated.
Well, all right, so we spend our time when we first arrive finding the families of these soldiers.
They each are very grateful to you. They don't have much to offer, but truthfully, they don't want to offer anything. They more trust these boys, these young men, into your capable hands because they know the fall of Edenfast. All hands on deck. Someone must protect the motherland. Someone must protect the capital of the capital of this duchy.
Which is Riche, correct?
Correct.
So we need to go there and protect the capital.
Yeah, so we need to get these boys at least a general. We'll spend like a few days getting them generally set up, like
Yeah,
knowing
get
how to move forward.
rations, train them.
And
We have a
then we
huge
run.
backyard.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna turn our backyard into a like battleground.
Oh, and they can fight the skeletons too. To train.
Yeah.
They're already dead. It's fine.
And if they break, we can raise them again.
Exactly.
Much to Corbin's dismay.
So, as you go about town, gathering information, you hear talk of the fall of Riche. I mean, not of Riche, of Edenfast. Most of the Edenhast barony, under the command of Lord Ahast Edenhast, has been taken away in chains. Apparently, the city of Edenfast fell quickly. The Smokebreathers, the Empire's elite infiltration unit, made their way into the city under cover of darkness, killed the entire chain of command for a whole brigade, and the city fell without a single civilian casualty.
That's pretty impressive, actually.
That's extremely impressive.
The smoke breathers?
Yes, Smokebreathers. Their history dates back hundreds, if not thousands of years, to the Emperor, the first king of Etveria, known as Erastu, better known as Erastus, in Etverian. He was a member he created an elite brigade of who he called Seekers to find something that was misplaced, something of value to him. It's unknown whether or not he actually found what he searched for, but when he returned home to his native Aragorn, he was outcast, being seen as abandoning his people in their hour of need. Spurned, furious, and bitter, he and his entire collection of elite soldiers left. The espionage unit was the Smokebreathers, and they have since refined their killing and infiltration arts to a level unseen in the modern world.
I'm
Your
not
journey-
Scared. You're scared.
Your journey to learn about the letter that you have received brings you to the local. Well, actually, it brings you back to your home, having expanded all of your resources and not being able to find anybody who can speak Orcish. Caldus, something comes upon you. You think to ask somebody in your life who might know a little bit more about the world than the common man does.
Agatha?
Perhaps.
Yeah, as soon, like, I would assume as soon as we got in, knowing that the war hasn't gotten here, but still just kind of being worried, not showing it too much, but still having that little sense of worry, Coldus would get in, drop off some of the things he's been carrying, and then just find Agatha and then just wrap her up in a big hug. Like, we've returned. I heard about the war. Are you okay? Has anything happened here?
Aldous, oh, how I've missed you. So pleasant to find you come out of the blue.
I know we took a bit longer than expected, but we are here. We've heard the news. There's much to be done. But before anything else, we have a possible clue as to something that may help, or that there's still a string that needs to be followed. You wouldn't happen to be able to read Orcish, would you?
She looks down at her familiar, her pet fox, Tilda, and she says, I know a little, perhaps not enough to be more than a simple translator, but I'll do.
Excellent. Because we have, as I'd assume, Caldus is the one holding the paperwork, correct?
I guess.
But, I'm asking the party, does anyone object to this?
Not at all. Colette would
Not at all.
probably lose it.
So I pull out the Orcish letter and I show it to her.
She reads across the lines, first clinically, but her brow furrows, and what was once a simple, cold, examining look turns into a somewhat panicked mode as you see her eyes scan back and forth quickly, and her brow furrow.
What is it? Is there worrisome news?
By the Forgotten One, Mishnib.
The Forgotten One.
Sorry, swearing. They mean to... I'll just read it to you, I'm sorry. Honor upon you, Werthag, son of Karg. You are to join our tribes in matrimony. Our allies, the Advarians, will soon join forces with us, and we shall take their city, the last among the last remaining cities in this damnable nation of the sons of Miles. Soon they shall fall, and the mountains that they worship will crumble upon them.
So the orcs... Wait, so if I'm hearing that right, the orcs made a military pact with the Empire?
Certainly seems that way. And based upon what I'm reading, it seems to make the most sense. There's...
That would
Goodness
explain
gracious.
the siege weapons that they were building. Oh, that's not good.
Not at all. Indeed, they might have, or I should say, with the Smokebreathers taking the whole city of Ettenfast without a single drop of blood, single man lost. All of those fortifications they made. Caldus, they'll no matter how strong the opposition will be, who's to say they won't take the city in a matter of days? They'll be at full strength, and 2 armies will come crashing upon them.
What are my options? What are our options?
There's an itinerary.
What's the itinerary say?
Tonight, it says the 23rd, there will be a feast. I suppose that's a feast relevant to the letter that you received. The next day, the 24th, there was supposed to be a transport of supplies and prisoners, assume those boys that you brought back with you, to Baragtaran, which was the Southern Imperial base of operations. Then on the Festival of Spades, the dawn of the new year, which is tomorrow, there is to be a marriage between two great orc tribes, the Strong Arms and the Uprooters. And then at some point in the near future, an unspecified date, they will lay siege to Risha.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think it sounds fun to crash a wedding.
Seems like a fun party. Bunch of orcs, bunch of drunk orcs.
But if the wedding is tomorrow, I don't know if we'll get there in time.
Party.
Indeed, I don't even know where the wedding might be. This will likely go off without a hitch.
Oh.
Looks like we can't make
stop
it.
the wedding. If we can't stop the wedding and we can't stop the union, we don't know where the orcs are. We can't head them off, and we can't wipe them out before they get there. I'm sorry. I have too many things going around in my head.
I understand. I do too. I don't suppose that we can just let this all slide. But it seems to me there's only one option.
And that is?
Come the first of the year, we head for Risha.
Yes, that was, I think, heading to Risha and just fortifying it as much as we can. We have to outlast this war effort. If we can at least survive the wave, then maybe the party can break off, go behind enemy lines, and try to buy time or eliminate their leadership.
All in due time. For now, we need to prepare those poor boys for a fight of their lives.
But in 2 days, Nicholas cracks his knuckles, grabs his sword. I will assemble them.
Badass at work.
So you set out late at night, the day before the new year, preparing yourselves for a fight from which you may not emerge alive. Smoke gathers. We all become smoke breathers. And I think that's a good place to end it.
That was a fun one.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Dun dun dun.
I am at the wedding.
I freaking...
I think my body temperature just increased the temperature of the room about like 6 degrees.
So it's the war episode next week, apparently. Cool.
Or it's the prelude to the war.
Yes.
Palm sweaty, mom spaghetti over here.
Oh my god.
Quick little side note. We did turn over the serial killer. We didn't take him home.
Yeah, no, we are turning him over.
We didn't keep him?
No, we're not keeping it.
Yeah, Colette and Colas got their coats.
By the time you got there, the city guards were asleep, so you probably do have to put up with them for at least a day.
Dang it, he's still with us. It's fine. Okay, we'll just keep him in the dungeon with
You have to
Corbin
wrap
and the
it up. You have to
skeletons.
wrap that up properly.
That's
You
true.
can't
We'll
just,
do it
yeah,
next.
can't just-
Fine. He's in the basement, I guess.
He's being
He's helping the skeletons dig their hole.
Maybe we should keep him and make him
Yeah.
work at our house for all
His
eternity.
wrists are broken. He can't dig.
He kicks with his feet. Anyway, thank you all so much for tuning in. Oh my god. I never know. Chamber pot searching through in wartime. Great.
I was gonna say chamber pods to wars.
Oh my god. Goodbye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
I never know. I never know, y'all. And you know, that is the beauty of D&D. Thank you all so much for tuning into another episode of Mark of a God. As always, may Lucius guide thee. Farewell.